From Penn State, back to receive it. And he'll step up at the 7. Payne, part of the running back rotation, barrels out near the 30.
Bama's first play tonight. Young looking to throw over the middle, and he's got a man in the slot. And that's Ja'Cory Brooks, has become a serious weapon for this offense. Looking to throw again, patch the ball, and finally finds that man, Latu, the tight end, over the middle, and he's inside the 35. Young steps up from the pocket and delivers a late throw into the end zone. Bad decision, intercepted. Jarek Bernard Converse. An enormous play in the opening minutes. Second and 1. Daniels gets it to the edge. That's the tight end Taylor in space. You can see the acceleration. Zooms inside the 25. Credit to anybody who plays in this league as a freshman tackle. Emery makes a cut. Did he say in bounds? Twists and scores! LSU draws first blood. Pressure. They picked up. And across the middle, that's McClellan in a lot of space. It's a foot race. And they finally drag him down at the 10-yard line. That time, LSU's aggressive approach backfires. Young from the pocket. Flushed. And he's going to be trapped behind the line. Harold Perkins, another impact play from the young guy. And he makes a play in open field. Will Riker from 29 got his mojo back the last game. Pressure again. It's picked up this time, and Gibbs catches the ball near top speed and goes for a first down.
The ball to Gibbs on third down.
Gibbs is in the slot to the left. Young is looking that direction. And across the middle, catch made by Brooks. Tigers back out. Young has time to scan and flips it to Latu, and he's going to be spun down. Lost the ball. It comes out. LSU says they've got it, and they do. The second turnover tonight for the Tide.
Wow. Sage Ryan just somehow holds on to the bigger tight end, doesn't give up on the play, and rips the ball away from Latu.
After further review, the fumble was loose on the ground and touched by a player who was out of bounds. That made it a forward fumble out of bounds. Giving the ball back to the fumbling team. It'll be Alabama ball.
Three-man rush. Ball out. Catch made. Stopped short of the marker. So he looked for Gibbs 3 plays in a row to make it a 1-point game at the break from 36. Knocks it right through.
Bama does get the ball to start the second half.
Gibbs can change the game with any carry and accelerates around the edge and scoots out near the 40 immediately here.
There's Perkins spying again. Oh, this time he moves out.
3-man rush, and they still get him under pressure. McClellan's knocked down hard right at the marker. Bobbled snap. Young almost dropped the snap, but he got the handoff, and they get the first. Gibbs motions out. Young looks back to his right and delivers. And that's Brooks. Couldn't quite escape. He's going to be tackled. Actually, there's no whistle yet. Did he stay up there? You spotted in receivers and tight ends. Riker, the 4th-year place kicker, slumped a bit by his standards earlier, but he's in a groove now. 3 for 3 tonight. That one from 38. A big play today. Who can get free? Who can get some yards after the catch? Daniels dancing around, showing the improv skills and the fast feet and the acceleration. And he'll slide safely down in Tide territory. Tide have had 3 sacks and a lot of pressures. Anderson's had 5 pressures on his own. Williams busts into the secondary. First down and a lot more to the 21 before Helms got him down. So look to his right. Now tries to buy some time. Delivers over the middle, and the catch is made for a first and goal by Booty. Daniels against pressure. Delivers to the end zone. No contact. A flag did come out. Trying to work his way back to the football was Malik Neighbors. Williams. The humanity. Muscles for a touchdown. Tigers back on top. Gibbs in space. Look out. He can fly. Fastest member of the Crimson Tide team scoots out of bounds. Has good protection this time and flips it short. And shoved out of bounds at the 31. 3rd and 10. Young trying to improvise. Goes to the edge. And he'll be dropped. A flag down in the secondary.
Personal foul, face mask, also on the defense will be accepted. 15 yards, previous spot, automatic first down.
Gibbs makes a cut. Barrels down to the 1. Power back is in the left of Young. He's got the football and he just plows in. Tide finally end zone for the first time and take the lead.
Great push in the inside. Seth McLaughlin, the center, who's been challenged tonight.
Young flips it incomplete. Looking for a flag was Ja'Cory Brooks in the end zone. There isn't one. This drive, Bama brings some pressure. They pick it up, and Daniels working the sidelines to Neighbors, who comes down with it. What a catch! 3rd and 5. Bama crowding the line, and they get a flag on the play. Did they jump? It looked like a free play. Now there's another flag in the secondary here.
Pass interference, defense number 7.
You pick it to Emery. Daniels runs sideways into a crease and accelerates and slides. And there's a flag at the end of it as Branch tried to hit him after he gave himself up. Daniels running all the way. But the Tide swarm him. They string it out and drop him for a loss. Jordan Battle. No problem. Smooth technique. Crowd will try to make it as tough as humanly possible. It's a first down run to the 45. Bring a 4-man rush. Protection is good. Young finds Gibbs, who slides for a catch at the LSU 41. First down again. Pressure again. Young escapes for now. Still alive. Flings it downfield as Brooks wide open, and the Tide take the lead, and that is patented Bryce Young magic. How did he get out of there?
Wow.
Young fires across the middle. That's off the hands of Brooks, so they try to make it a 6-point game. Daniels escapes, and he'll make the first down and a lot more. Still running. Another cut. And they'll finally wrestle him down to keep possession. Now Daniels looking to throw on first down to Booty on the edge. Incomplete, but a flag. Branch was in coverage. Dragged the receiver down. They run it. Williams breaks free. No decision to be made yet. It's first and go, LSU. What a clutch run right up the gut. Daniels lofts to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Mason Taylor, the freshman. $50 yards in that position. And the catch made by Latu, and that's a good start to the drive out to the 40. On 3rd down, Young converts again. Catch made by Burton, skips out of bounds at the LSU 43. Young, another long throw, diving attempt. Catch made by JoJo Earl. His first of the night is a huge one. At 1, they just get it off. Young steps up, delivers. Catch made, no, incomplete. Knocking the ball loose was Bernard Converse as Brooks tried to clutch it. And it's 4th and 10 to tie the game. And it just gets over the crossbar.
Crowd's not feeling that.
Well, it's a sensible decision, I think.
Yeah.
Young Sidesteps traffic. Motors right on cue. Kirk. It's a first down. He's at the 11. The escapability and the improv skills. Young for the end zone. Incomplete flag. There was a collision and interference will be called. That time on Sage Ryan, the nickelback. Kelly claiming the ball was tipped at the line.
Defense number 15.
Wardell Williams puts Alabama on top with his second touchdown tonight. Keeper escapes, makes a cut. Daniels in space. He'll score! They still had an extra guy in the field, barely get him off. Daniels for the win. Caught! It's good! LSU does it! Mason Taylor!
He's thrown at least 3 touchdown passes in every game this season, all 9. He's going deep, has a man open. It's the senior, Kadarius Toney, dragged down by Cordell Flott. Eli Ricks injured on that same play in which Flott was ejected. He's out. Those are their top 3 corners starting tonight. Flott plays a lot of nickel. Here's Malik Davis, shoved out of bounds at the 6-yard line by Jacoby Stevens. Designed quarterback draw. Johnson turns the corner, has another first down, and goes out at the 32-yard line. 2nd and goal. Max Johnson throws back to the end zone. Caught for a touchdown by Jeray Jenkins.
It's an amazing play so far.
Big hole. Malik Davis right through the middle of that defense and finally run down inside the LSU 40. Very smart. Psychology graduate. Here's an interception by Eli Ricks, injured earlier, but back out there now. And he's going to go all the way for an LSU touchdown. Hot dogs a bit on the way in.
50 yards they've given up. It's just really crushed them.
Nifty move. Boy, Kadarius Toney refusing to go down and finally tackled from it. Harvin played here at Florida. Handed off to Toney quite often. Trask is sacked way back in Gator territory. Trask throwing deep, man behind the defense, and caught. Beautiful throw by Trask to hit Trayvon Grimes in stride. Trask on 1st and 10. Throws to the sideline, batted around. Is that an interception in bounds? At least for the moment, it appears it is for Jay Ward. Touches the ball and he's standing out of bounds.
See, I think it went, well, he was jumping maybe when the.
I wonder if he might want to get dressed at the half. Kyle Pitts, outstanding tight end. There's Trayvon Grimes. He's thrown in a game. Last time he threw 2 was back in 2019. He's on target again. Going to kick a short field goal, but after a penalty, made it even a shorter yard to make. They went for the touchdown and didn't get it. And Dan Mullen talks a lot about situational football. They work on it regularly. Trask on target. They convert on 3rd and 5. Toney wants much more. Boy, is he a hard guy to get down. Tremendous balance. I think the same would apply to Bo Pelini. 4-man rush. Trask steps up, has a man. Touchdown. Jacob Copeland, who took advantage of the freshman McLaughlin, a wide receiving core, who could stretch them deep. Johnson given a nice pocket on target for a first down to Keyshawn Butte.
Of recruiting Massachusetts.
Max Johnson, man wide open. It's It's a touchdown for Kayshon Boutte. Has a big leg, and at the very least, they can get him to field goal range with another completion.
That could be a
Trask
fumble.
lost the ball. That is a live ball, and it is scooped up by LSU's B.J. Ojulari. Now it pops out and rolls out of bounds. And Skinner, the snapper. They do their job well, and that one could not be more right down the middle with a little baby draw. Third different starting quarterback of this season for LSU. Nice play fake with nobody open, and Johnson looked like he was trying to dive down, didn't get down fast enough, and he took a hit from Brad. Again, they're dead center. And the line drive kick is good.
Do that exceptionally well.
Going deep again, and running under it is Tony. Pushed down and out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 11-yard line. Trask, a little screen to the right. Damian Pierce. It's belted down just shy of
Body of Trask to run.
Yes, his first rushing touchdown of the season tonight. He lunges and has his second rushing touchdown of the season. Five-man rush. Max Johnson swung down by Ventrell Miller, the blitzing linebacker. He took care of business very quickly on the last drive, scoring a touchdown in 4 plays. Still down by 3. Trask, man open. Jacob Copeland tripped up, or he was on his way to the end zone. Really couldn't afford any more losses to the roster, and they've had several here tonight. Malik Davis bounced off the hit. Poor tackling. Jay Ward, costly missed tackle for LSU. Swung out wide. Kadarius Toney puts Florida back on top. Harris Marshall and Eric Gilbert. Chris Curry up the middle, lowers his head and gets about 13.
Moss do that a lot last year.
We're going to stay on this camera for a better look without the fog, and it's Boutte with the catch. It has not come back, so it's still Cameron Wire there. On 3rd and goal with a man right in his face. Johnson on target for a touchdown to Trey Bradford. We see what you did there, Matt. Johnson to the sideline has a man open. The defenders on the ground. Jeray Jenkins weaves across midfield. On offense, they've run only 18 plays in this half to 42 for LSU. They start on the run. Here's Kadarius Toney having a big night, and that continues. Fighting his way across the 45-yard line. 155 receiving yards tonight is a career high. Set the high last week against Tennessee. Another deep throw, and it's Copeland. Pulled down inside the 10. 6 Florida down by 3. Trask steps up. Avoids a sack. He's going to try to take off and run, and he got walloped. Minutes to go. And it is good. This is for the lead in the final 30 seconds. Career long 53. Snap and hold are good. Did he get all of that? It's right down the middle, and it is good from 57 yards. LSU takes the lead with 23 seconds to go this season.
So LSU with 3 safeties in the ball game right now.
In prevent mode. Trask fires to the sideline. Is that a catch in bounds? Yes, it is. From 51, it is hooking. It is no good! Barely wide to the left.
Crimson Tide has rolled in and taken over the stadium, as you might expect. They are number 1, 4-0 on this season, with a defining win a week ago tonight against Georgia, and Vandy played Missouri tough last time out. Clark Lee and his Commodores looking to make some history. They haven't knocked off Bama since 1984. With back here with Clark Lee. Empty backfield, and he hits his man on a slant. That's Quincy Skinner. And Skinner stays on his feet to fight for a few more. It turns into a 13-yard gain, and his helmet got ripped off at the end. Run heavy early on, and now to throw. Pavia hangs a U-turn in the backfield. Wants to go deep, and he floats it down the sideline for a first down to Stowers. Alexander got a blocker in front of him off the left side, lowers his shoulder and powers to the goal line. He's in, and Vandy draws first blood on a 7-yard Cedric Alexander score. Some mustard on that snap. Milroe near side, batted up, and it is intercepted. Fontenette to the corner. He's in, and Vandy's got a 2-score lead on a 28-yard interception return by Randon Fontenette. And now helping raise his 3 sisters. Milroe over the middle finds C.J. Dupree. He's got a lot of green, and he takes it into Vandy territory before Longwell catches. 2nd and goal. A hole on the left side, and a step through for Jan Miller, and Alabama's on the board on an 8-yard touchdown run. Alabama needed to make some adjustments after that opening 75-yard drive for Vandy. Fake to Alexander. Pavia will roll out of the pocket. Directing traffic back across his body for a first down to Cole Spence. Alexander, nowhere to go. Spun around and gets spun down for a loss. Pavia is no stranger to upsets. Formation against Missouri 2 weeks ago. They'll run it, and another stretch, and this one's good enough. Cedric Alexander with the touchdown plunge from a yard out. And Vandy strikes again. Pressure coming, 5-man rush. Milroe shakes the first, trying to direct traffic. Another near slip, and it gets taken down for a Vanderbilt sack. They keep it on the ground, and there's a huge hole for A.J. Newberry. And the sophomore out of Grand Prairie, Texas, picks up a Vanderbilt first down. Taylor's got the distance, and he splits the uprights. Milroe hands it off. There's a huge hole. Jam Miller down the sideline and forced out of bounds inside the 5. And Miller's got plenty of space, and he's got a touchdown run, his 2nd of the game. For beating a #1 team, they've never beaten a team in the top 5. They've lost 60 straight. Here's Emmanuel Henderson. He finds a gap. Henderson finds a sideline, and he's knocked out of bounds just prior to midfield. Look at Haynes in the flat, now across the middle. This is Ryan Williams. First catch of the game results in an Alabama first down. Remember, he had one near the side.
0.15 seconds.
Are you promoting your own show? Are you paying advertising rates today? Here's Milroe. Perfect through the air on this drive. And now on the ground, he's in. Touchdown, Jalen Milroe. Tyler Booker and Parker Braille. 4-man rush. Pavia reverse pivot and delivers, but Quincy Skinner is going to be brought down short. You get not out of the shotgun. They're 2 of 3 on 4th down this year. Pavia wants to throw. He goes down the middle. It is caught. Touchdown, Vanderbilt and Junior Sherrill. That might be the most Diego. Justice Haynes is the running back on this one. Milroe looking deep down the sideline. It is caught by Williams. He springs free, and he is in for an Alabama touchdown. A 58-yard catch and run out of the shotgun. Newberry is the running back. Newberry's got a first down. He's got more, and he takes it inside the 20. And he absolutely drills it.
Oh, those 3 hung out together growing up. He was always the youngest and the smallest.
Milroe directing, and he gets drilled. Lost the football. Jalen Milroe gives it up. Miles Capers delivered the hit. They say Vanderbilt football. Pavia throws, back shoulder catch, and a first down for Vandy inside the 15. Quincy Skinner. It is Vanderbilt with the swagger this afternoon. Got Alexander next to him. Little replay. Pavia throws. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Kadron Johnson with the catch, and Vandy extends its lead. His confidence and throwing in rhythm. Forced out of rhythm here, has to run, unloads deep. 2 men there it is, caught at the sideline, Journey Bernard. This is Haynes is the running back, 4th and 1. Game on the line for Alabama late. They reverse it out of there looking for the corner, and it is Ryan Williams into the end zone. 2-yard touchdown run for the fantastic freshman Ryan Williams. His 2nd touchdown of the game. On 2nd and 12. Pavia dumps it off, room up the sideline, and a Vanderbilt first down for Cedric Alexander. Unranked teams to do that. 1st and 10 for Pavia. He hands it off. Big room left side and a first down for the Commodores. Pavia keeps it. Pavia picks up the first down, and the unlikeliest of heroes has guided Vanderbilt to what will be its first ever win against number 1. And what an investment they've made in Diego Pavia. This attitude, this program, and the biggest win on the West End. Vanderbilt takes down number 1 Alabama. Diego Pavia very nearly went into the stands to celebrate with his brothers, but instead